Fans of Sister Wives are aware that Janelle Brown is constructing her own home in North Carolina from the ground up. She has kept her admirers informed on her new home's development on a regular basis. The audience is aware that Madison, her daughter, is constructing a new house in North Carolina, as well. Madison also gave important updates on the development of her new house a few weeks ago. The audience, however, is rather curious about the distances between each of their houses. They appear to have a solution presently. Finally, Janelle Brown has shared her and Maddie's plans to live together on the property. What more had she disclosed? To find out, continue reading. As Janelle Brown prepares to move into her new home in North Carolina, Sister Wives fans are ecstatic. She used Instagram on November 5 to update her admirers on the state of her house. She sent 2 images of the almost finished house frame. Building a house while building a whole new life at the same time. She captioned the photo. Janelle also mentioned that managing everything at once is messy and emotional, so it's not for the weak of heart. But she said that this was one of the most thrilling things she had ever done. She continued, saying, "Here is to all of us starting a new chapter, sawdust, spreadsheets and all." Her admirers appear to be rather pleased with her noteworthy achievement. Sister Wives fans are excited to see what Janelle's North Carolina home will look like. One fan said, "I hope this will be her home. The house seems great and is something Janelle could afford without the program." They are eager to find out more information about Maddie's new residence at the same time. Since both of their new residences are in North Carolina, viewers are interested in how close the mother-daughter pair will live. In response, Janelle just posted a video to Instagram that provides an overview of the development of her new house. "People have asked us about the houses," the reality star wrote. She panned her camera from one end to the other in the video, saying, "This is a door-to-door look." There was a large empty lot and a house that was still under construction. Through the trees, they also saw another house. On her Instagram stories, Maddie posted the same video along with a note stating that she struggles with distance. Subscriptions to reality TV may be 100 door-to-door, but not 300 yards. "I'm sure I'll be corrected," she continued. The announcement prompted a swift response from their followers. One user remarked, "Imagine holidays and all the space between the 2 houses for the family." Another said, "The grandbabies are going to love it." A third fan said that Janelle would be able to relax on the porch and watch her grandchildren. The same person went on to say, "She deserves it." In December 2024, Janelle Brown made the property public for the first time. She has since updated her fans on her home's development. She referred to North Carolina as her first true home. For years, Sister Wives watchers have seen Janelle Brown and her daughter Madison transform from a close-knit mother-daughter team into 2 strong, self-reliant individuals navigating different stages of life. They have a long history of being one of the most dependable, honest, pragmatic, and subtly loving relationships in the Brown family. Fans are now wondering how close Janelle and Madison will remain after their future moves, though, as both ladies are going through significant life changes. Janelle and Madison's unwavering love has been a rare constant in a series full of abrupt moves, emotional distance, and broken relationships. However, as new opportunities arose for both of them, and Janelle embarked on a phase of life characterized by self-reinvention, the 2 ultimately revealed how far apart they intended to live, and even devoted supporters were taken aback by their response. This new information provides a more in-depth understanding of their changing future, their family dynamics, and how both women are reshaping their lives after Kody. The story is also full of heart, tenderness, and surprising turns, much like everything else in the Sister Wives universe. Janelle's new beginning. Rebuilding life with intention ever since her devastating breakup with Kody Brown. Janelle has made it known that she wants to start over the way she wants. Her future is no longer dependent on Kody's erratic plans, uneasy moves, and unfulfilled pledges to build on Coyote Pass. With incredible emotional maturity, clarity, and confidence, Janelle is relearning independence. She has recently started pursuing new professional avenues, fortifying her connections, and determining what home would look like once she is free from having to give up her aspirations for many marriages. However, the most important aspect of her recovery process is getting back in touch with her kids on a deep level, which she had trouble doing because of the family's ongoing turmoil. Janelle has said in interviews that stability is now her main concern. She desires roots. She desires regularity. She wants a property where she can garden, where her grandchildren can visit with ease, and where her heart is rooted rather than overburdened by several homes. Madison is the child with whom she has always had the closest relationship out of all of them. Madison's growing world. Significant shifts in North Carolina. Madison, who is now a mother of 3, and her husband Caleb have established a tranquil and satisfying existence in North Carolina. Maddie's world is stable and kind, in contrast to the never-ending strife depicted on Sister Wives. She concentrates on taking care of her children, helping her husband in his work, and enjoying the peace that comes from being away from the craziness of polygamy. However, life has presented many difficulties lately. Emotional fortitude and medical advocacy have been necessary throughout her daughter Evie's fight with FATCO syndrome. During significant turning points, her kids Axel and Joey have needed stability and care. Madison has also stated that North Carolina is where she feels most rooted, juggling parenting, her home life, and her sporadic appearances on the show. Fans were unaware until recently that Madison and her mother had been talking about her long-term goals and the prospect of moving even closer. The big reveal: how far Janelle and Madison plan to live apart. During a recent open discussion that was caught on video, Janelle and Madison discussed their future plans. Janelle shocked everyone by revealing that she has been seriously considering moving closer to her daughter. However, how near? They discussed how they would like to live close to one another, ideally within 20 to 30 minutes via car. The pair made it clear that they don't want to live on top of one another or have their daily lives mixed up. They choose independence with connection, closeness without coercion. Additionally, Janelle revealed for the first time that she has been investigating community-style developments, rental properties, and tiny homes in the vicinity of Madison. She has no desire for a huge home. She doesn't want memories to reverberate through empty rooms. She desires a home that is warm, manageable, and emotionally and physically close to her family. Madison also acknowledged that she would want to have her mother close by, not so that she could be relied upon, but so that her children could have their grandma in their daily life. Their description of the distance, no more than a half-hour drive, marks a significant change from their years spent separated by thousands of miles and caught up in the chaos of plural marriage. Why this choice is so important to fans: for a long time, the Sister Wives audience has seen mothers and kids move across states, frequently due to Kody's insistence on moving frequently or his incapacity to maintain equal emotional ties. For instance, Janelle's boys were dispersed over several states. Christine relocated to Utah. Meri was alone in Perowin for years. Robyn remained steadfast in Flagstaff. For the first time in decades, Janelle is making her housing decisions based on the relationships that support her rather than Kody, polygamous responsibilities, or financial hardship. Additionally, viewers have praised the mother-daughter pair's choice on social media. What this move may mean for the Brown family dynamic: the Brown family as a whole may change in a number of ways if Janelle moves near Madison, particularly in the way the kids relate to each other. 1. More cousin bonding. Janelle loves watching Madison's children grow up, even though they are still young. The cousins on Janelle's side might start going to see her more if she lives close by, which would help to overcome long-standing distance gaps. 2. A stronger maternal network. Janelle's relocation close to Madison would establish a similar structure, with women establishing themselves around children who truly want them close. Christine already lives close to several of her children in Utah. This contrasts sharply with Robyn's solitary home life, in which her kids hardly ever engage with anyone outside the home. 3. Janelle would physically and metaphorically be separated from the way of life she abandoned if she had fewer emotional ties to Kody, living close to Madison. Supporters think that this is only one more step in her quest to regain her freedom and change her destiny. Will Janelle pick North Carolina or another location? Nothing is final yet, but their chat indicated a high probability. Janelle still has more children distributed throughout many states, including. However, whenever Janelle travels to North Carolina, she is most emotionally energized: the tranquility, the trees, the speed of life. In the yard, the grandchildren are running around barefoot. The fresh start after Flagstaff's anguish. She also said during her most recent filming session that she could picture herself staying there longer and longer each time. The prospect of a permanent move seems more imminent than ever. Over the years, Madison has continuously stood up for her mother, denouncing Kody's incapacity to help Janelle in times of need, his partiality, and his negligence. Viewers have taken notice of this loyalty. Their desire to live close to one another is motivated by comfort, genuineness, and creating a functional family network rather than reliance. The relationship between Janelle and Madison has emerged as one of the few real bright spots in a franchise that frequently highlights strained relationships, broken communication, and poisonous dynamics. Will this result in additional Sister Wives spin-offs? Producers are aware of how passionate fans are about Janelle's upcoming chapter, particularly in light of her heartfelt admissions during Season 19 and beyond. A possible relocation might provide TLC with new narratives. Additionally, if Janelle does move, it might potentially pave the way for a spin-off akin to Sister Wives. Next chapter, that would concentrate more on the ladies and their grown children than the broken marriage. Social media erupted with excitement as soon as the chat aired, and fans are already reacting. After years of emotional upheaval, many fans said that this mother-daughter pair deserves a calm existence, and they commended both women for choosing each other despite previous obligations. Janelle has made it obvious that she wants stability, family serenity, and a real emotional connection, regardless of whether she moves in a few months or takes her time. Additionally, Madison's children, who adore their grandmother, find it meaningful and consoling to have their mother around. The fact that they choose to spend no more than 20 to 30 minutes apart shows how close they are to one another. It's evidence of choosing healing over hurt, intimacy over distance, and love over duty.